How's everyone doing? Hope you're all having a fantastic day, and welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator update video. In this update video, we're going to talk about 5 new airlines that are coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox. Most of the information that I will be talking about is going to be the same as in the previous video where I talked about new airliners coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator, but in that video I didn't mention if they're coming to Xbox due to the fact that I did not expect there to be that many questions about if they're coming to Xbox and if there was such a big ask towards Xbox planes. So I don't want to answer every single comment regarding that, so I decided let's make an extra video just focusing on planes that are coming to Xbox. And obviously, if you do enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe because it does help a lot and obviously pushes the content to more people on the algorithm. If you are also new, you can check out on the top right corner my YouTube channel where I talk about cars or review cars on the Autobahn and stuff like that with a friend of mine in German and English. So if you're interested in that, make sure to check it out on the top right corner. But let's get into the video. So first of all, we have the A330 by Aerosoft. All 3D modeling for the VC is completed, as well as the base layers of textures. Aerosoft stated it still needs a bit of detail, using decals, which are all going to be in the sub-centimeter scale, and it still needs all the weathering. Aerosoft have stated that they will be redoing the whole fuselage as they're not satisfied with it, meaning there's still a lot of work to be done there. The A330 will also have charts on the EFB via Navdata Pro and Navigraph, and of course with aircraft location when the charts are geo-referenced. I'm not sure how this is going to work when it comes to actually on the Xbox, but there's still a lot of questions about that when it comes to Xbox, because most of the stuff that Xbox is going to have, there's going to be some compatibility issues, so some features might be removed if you're playing on the Xbox. The external model also looks stunning and has or is fairly completed. The list of all the airliners of the plane will be released this week, or should have been released. I still haven't seen that list anywhere. At this moment, it's likely to be the nearest wide-body airline coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator, probably along the iniBuilds A310, as Aerosoft have stated that the plane will release this year as things are going well. Matches Cook has also stated that the A330 is being developed for Xbox, but how usable it will be remains to be seen, as it's still very early in stage to tell. However, this statement was almost a year ago, and since then he has stated that they are working on an Xbox version, but again, compatibility will be a little bit of an issue, and there will be some features that are going to be less compatible than for instance for the PC. So you're going to see some features being cut. Next on the list, we have the A220 by Synaptic Simulations. Synaptic Simulations is working on an A220, or in their own name, the A22X, which is a long-term open project and a freeware depiction of the A220. The team has stated that their goal is to bring this aircraft over to Xbox, however, some features will have to be omitted for compatibility. One tip I would definitely give you is that you might want to have a mouse when playing Xbox. I don't know how many people do that because I've never played on the Xbox and I don't know actually how easy it is, and Matches Cook also said definitely get a mouse because it's going to help you a lot. The latest news for this plane is that it's been fairly well developed so far. Texturing seems to be going well, as well as the system. For instance, the Synaptic pages are replicated in the A22X, and the map has been completely rebuilt from the ground up, which produces more accurate map projection algorithm and a new terrain rendering program. The team is also looking through hours of flight deck footage to make the cockpit as realistic as possible. Third on the list, we have the A310-300 by iniBuilds. The iniBuilds A310 is a long-term partnership with Microsoft Flight Simulator, which will be brought to Microsoft Flight Simulator along the 40th anniversary of Microsoft Flight Simulator's franchise this November. The A310 is a wide-body aircraft designed by Airbus Industries, a group of European aerospace manufacturers in the 1970s and 1980s. The aircraft introduced a two-crew class cockpit and is truly a versatile aircraft, perfect for short, long-haul operations, up to 10 hours of flight time. Since the initial announcement, they have remodeled significant areas of the aircraft and completely retextured the aircraft, making full use of the powers of Microsoft Flight Simulator to provide a fantastic visual experience alongside a focus on the detail of the Airbus A310. They've also ensured all rivets, panel lines, dirt placements and decals were technically analyzed and placed throughout the aircraft to provide you with a truly immersive experience when flying this highly advanced aircraft from the 1980s. Moving over onto the systems, they have completely rewritten their code base for the Microsoft Flight Simulator version, enhancing and improving the A310's system in all areas from the previous iterations of this product, for instance from P3D. actually explain. Significant parts of the aircraft have greater levels of dynamic behavior and reliance. For example, in the electrical system, each item within the aircraft has an impact on the power drawn from the generators, even individual fuel pumps, which will cause realistic electrical system demand changes. iniBuilds is known for the high level of detail and study level, therefore I cannot wait to fly this airplane, even if you're on the Xbox. Again, this plane is going to be part of a freeware update that everyone gets to download, even if they play on the Xbox. Obviously, because it's the Microsoft Flight Simulator 40th anniversary update, it's going to be just like a world update that you can just download from the marketplace, and thereby having the option to have the A310-300 for you in the or on the Xbox. So therefore, this plane will also come to the Xbox, obviously. Fourth up, we have the 757 BlueBird Simulation. Goal is to make this compatible with Xbox, but mainly they're focused on PC for right now. But the team has shared some images and small updates on Facebook, including their work on the system. Currently, the animations and texturing seems to be fairly well on the way, but the team has stated that there is still a ton of work left to do to really bring the exterior to life. But there is still lots of work to be done with the systems as well, as currently there is no VNAV or LNAV. But there's an update from the 22nd of July. Over the last few months, they have focused a lot on getting the VC animations completed, along with working on an FMS and flight dynamics. The VC animations are 90% completed. However, many switches still need to be integrated into the system, and from the FMS perspective, several pages on the FMC, certain AP functions, navigation display, PFD are functioning. Without revealing too much, it's worth emphasizing that the FMS is a huge priority for them. After the FMS is completed, they will work on all other systems of the aircraft. The flight model has received attention too, however there is still much work to be done here. They plan to integrate two different flight models. One will be aimed at easier flying, while the other is aimed at maximum realism within the simulated limitations. This is to be released or expected next year. And let's move on to the final aircraft, which is going to be the ATR 42-600 and the ATR 72-600. It's almost been a year since the Asobo have actually announced that they're working on the ATR 42-600 and the ATR 72-600, which would be coming to the sim in the future. In the last development update, Q&H, Jens Hartmann was presented and discussed the progress of the ATR. The project has apparently been going very well and is still on schedule. The external visuals are now mostly completed for the ATR 42-600, 72-600 and 72-600 freighter version. Obviously, that's one extra version that you're going to get. The advancements in the interior are as followed. The cabin will be walkable, which will be the first time a plane from Asobo will have that. Well, not counting the AI hospital, obviously. And they will also be able to use an EFB. The next step now is to work on the flight model and system of the aircraft. The plane is being developed as a high fidelity simulator, which I'm not going to say anything about, as I have not yet seen Asobo being able to pull that off with an out-of-the-box plane, as we've seen, for instance, the A320. However, the developers are working closely with ATR, so that is very optimistic. And the system simulations will include the latest system standard STD3, full checklist system, the NAMS pressurization system, Tails FMS 220, terrain awareness system, and a weather radar. The plane released is released to be end of the year, but we can only hope for that to be true. As this aircraft is also going to be released as a part of an update, it will make it accessible for everyone that owns Microsoft Flight Simulator on the PC or on the Xbox. Again, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section down below. I will try to answer every single one of them. And also, if you want to see a part 2 of this, definitely make sure to like and subscribe, because that obviously shows your support towards me and this channel. We will see you next time, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.